What's going on, guys? Dan Taylor from danthepixarfan.com back once again for this week's Mattel Pixar Toy Update with even more new and exciting merch coming out in 2022. If you missed my last few updates, you'll definitely want to check them out first before watching this one, since several items I'm about to share are springing off of some of the other upcoming toys and collections I previously revealed here, and I won't be repeating too much info. And also, first, right off the bat, before getting started, I wanted to give a huge thanks and shout out to several followers of mine who reached out to me on Instagram, essentially helping me compile this update with some things I didn't even know about yet. So I appreciate all the digging around you guys are doing to help me uncover all this new stuff that we have to look forward to. So if anyone out there has any tips that they found and want to send me, I welcome you to send those right along. So yeah, thank you this time to Tom Ramsey, Cayman Stowell, Brendan Flynn, and Cass. You all rock, and I appreciate you looking out for me and supporting me so much. Okay, let's get into it here, starting with the first category I wanted to cover, Mattel's Pixar Minis collection. And here we have another new stackable story set coming in 2022, and it's this Monsters, Inc. Scare Floor inspired set. How amazing is this one, guys? This is like one of the ones I hoped for. This one even has 2 levels of play this time around, which is really neat. And this is the third known stackable story set following the WALL-E and Toy Story ones I talked about last time. So again, watch that video for more release info and photos regarding those. This photo of this Monsters, Inc. set was discovered on Mattel's customer service website of all places. What a crazy find, by the way. I would never have spotted this or even looked there, but unfortunately there's only this one teeny tiny picture right now that doesn't get any bigger. You can get the general idea though, even though it's super blurry and pixely. The 3 minifigures included once again are just repacks of Mike, Sully, and Randall, so that's a little lame that no new characters are included, but I will no doubt be getting this for display. It looks so cool from what I can tell, and I think a lot of you are going to be pumped for this reveal as well. Also, real quick, here's another look at the Mattel Minis Toy Story Andy's Toy Box Stackable Story set. This time it's an image of what it looks like all closed up. I didn't have this image when I posted my last update, so I just wanted to include it here. This photo is also from Mattel's customer service site, hence why it's super small and unclear. Still though, I thought you'd be interested in seeing it. Next up, next category, it's another one of those new, quote, large-scale figures Mattel is doing for some reason. If you saw my last video, you could probably tell that I'm not a fan of them, and I have no idea why they're even introducing a brand new scale with characters we've gotten 1,000 times before, but whatever. Anyway, here's Roundup Fun Woody, who's a talking soft figure, and will no doubt be paired with the large-scale karate-chopping Buzz figure I reported on in my last update. Both that Buzz and this Woody have electronic features, 20-plus phrases, and are the new large scale, as I mentioned. This Woody is 12¼ inches tall, just like the basic new large-scale Woody, so they're certainly meant to be purchased and played with together. I still don't feel that we need a Woody and Buzz right in between full movie scale and Mattel's 7-inch scale, so I honestly won't be picking this one up, but you let me know what your thoughts are. Oh, and it looks like this Woody is also releasing on Amazon on January 1st, 2022. Moving on to the next category here, speaking of Mattel's 7-inch scale line, I have just one new update that I haven't shared here yet, and that's a brand new 7-inch scale Ernesto de la Cruz figure from Coco. This one looks fantastic and will go perfect with the previously released 7-inch scale Miguel and Dante figures, as well as the upcoming Hector and the skeleton face Miguel that will also be coming soon. I shared those images in a previous Pixar Toy Update video, so definitely hit the card above if you missed it. This Ernesto and the other new Coco-inspired figures will either hit later this year or at the start of 2022. I'm not sure exactly yet, but my guess is sooner rather than later. The last category I wanted to touch on here, I saved the best for last in my opinion, is Mattel's 7-inch scale Featured Favorites line. We have 2 new reveals here for this assortment. First up is a Finding Nemo inspired Crush and Squirt 2-pack, which looks totally righteous, dudes. I do wish that it had clear rods and ocean bases to make them appear swimming like the Nemo, Marlin, and Dory set, but oh well, maybe they'll show up in the final package, but I kind of doubt it. There aren't any packaged photos yet on the website, but you can pre-order these on Amazon. It looks like they're hitting February 2022. I'll put the links below. And don't forget to tap the card above if you missed my video with more on the Featured Favorites figure sets. But in short, they're part of Mattel's signature 7-inch scale. However, they're a little bit more premium quality at a $21.99 price point and will have more accessories and details than the standard 7-inch figures. I also like that this assortment will feature more of the lesser represented films like Up, Ratatouille, etc., and focus in on some of the more secondary characters that wouldn't be as marketable in the regular toy line these days. So along with that, the second new Featured Favorites figure that was discovered is this outstanding new inside-out Bing Bong figure, complete with a removable sack, a joyous orb accessory, lots of articulation, and even a posable trunk. Again, this will retail for $21.99 and will be released on February 12th, 2022. And of course, it will pair perfectly with Mattel's new basic 7-inch scale Joy and Anger figures that I just reviewed here. Now I think even more so at this point that it's a very strong possibility that we get the last 3 emotions in this collection: fear, disgust, and sadness, whether they get released in the standard line or this Featured Favorites category. I'll also be interested to see how this one looks compared to the 2015 musical Bing Bong figure from Tomy that seems to be pretty much this exact same scale. Well, that's it for today, everyone. What an extra exciting update I think this was. I cannot wait to see what's revealed next. I'm personally still hoping that A Bug's Life is coming to Mattel's 7-inch scale, as I think those figures would be the perfect choice for the Featured Favorites collection, but who would you like to see made next as either a standard, featured favorite, and or minifigure? As always, I'm looking forward to your comments down below, and if you did enjoy this breakdown, please consider giving it a big thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more Pixar toy news and reviews from my personal collection. Don't forget to ring that bell, find me all over social media at Dan the Pixar Fan, and I will see you in my next video.